Today I wanted to talk about what I think is one of the hardest parts of being a gardener. This is one of the least known parts of the profession, but it is something that happens, and I think it's important for us to get it out there really so that we can have discussions in this gardening community about this kind of stuff. In gardening, you have a very different relationship with your customers or your clients to any other business. So in a normal business, say I was running a burger shop, my customers and clients, I might have a few regulars, but 9 times out of 10, most of my customers are going to be people that just turn up, take the products and then go away again. But with gardening, what you have is a regular schedule where you see people on a regular basis. And what that enables, what makes gardening very unique as a profession, is therefore that you build this really good relationship with all of your customers. You get to know them really, really well, and they become a part of your life, if I'm honest. Now, in particular, this can be the case for older customers. Now, all gardeners have older customers, old age pensioners and the like. Some of them are vulnerable people that we look after, but everyone has older customers on the books generally. And you form quite a relationship with them, really. You get a really close, strong bond with these people that you're taking care of. And I say taking care of because you're not just taking care of their garden. You become friendly with them and you want to take care of them as people as well. So a good example of this is I have 2 customers where, because of their age, they've got limited mobility. So when I'm on my gardening round, first thing in the morning, I pick up a load of milk, a load of bread, and I take it to them. I take it to them when I go to do the job so that I'm sure that they've got milk and bread. And it sounds silly, but as I say, that's probably one of the things that makes gardening quite a unique profession. You want to take care of your customers. And because of that, you become friends with a lot of your customers and you look forward to seeing them. With your older customers, there comes a day sometimes, though, where you'll ring that doorbell and no one will answer. And then the neighbour will come out and give you the bad news. And probably the hardest part of being a gardener, I think, is when you lose a customer. It does happen. And this is one of the things that gardeners go through, one of the things that we have to deal with. Now, for me personally, the way I deal with this is I make sure that I've always done right by that person. So when I'm there working on the garden, I always work really hard. I make sure that that space is beautiful for them. But also, I want to be able to say at the end of the day that I did right by them as people as well. So not just the garden, but as I've said in this video, that I've taken good care of them and I've made them feel valued. Particularly, it's got to be said, I have customers on my books who they don't see anyone but me sometimes for a whole week. I'm there for them, basically. If you have to book in an extra hour so that you can have a good chat with them, make sure they've got someone to talk to, that's what you do. And the reason you do it is because after you've experienced that, after you've experienced losing a customer, what you'll always want to be able to say to yourself is, you did the right thing for them. Anyway, certainly enlightening for new gardeners maybe, but one thing I just wanted to put out there, one of the hardest parts of being a gardener.